convent did it. All the professors I met are grumpy and bad-tempered. And so, I am allowed to indulge in a temper tantrum when one is justified. First of all, I've been alone here, keeping tabs on all your business interests. Looking after your eldest daughter who almost had a miscarriage twice in her pregnancy. Bailing out a son who was arrested again for running tontine and gambling rings, paying off the endless debts of the two youngest boys. It is a three-ring circus every day, managing everyone, including your businesses. And instead of getting a thank you, I get an announcement that you are negotiating for wife number 11. And you are calling me unreasonable. I hear she's younger than our daughters. What did you do? Waited the maternity ward for her delivery? I have every bloody right to throw a tantrum! And don't you even think of bringing her home before your grandchild is born! I need to sort out too many things, and the last thing I need to do is to play mother to wife number 11. To answer your question, yes, I did accept 9 previous wives before me, so what's the problem with just one more? After 14 years of trying to be the best wife you have, changing myself to think and feed for a family of 34 people, all the sacrifices I made to be someone you could depend on and care for. And it all comes down to this point, where all that I've done for you is not enough. Thus, wife number 11. You know what? I quit. I am going to be smart. Kick back now, not worry anymore. Be like the other wives who don't care. It makes no difference whether I try or not. You do what you want, I'll do exactly the same. Number 10.
August 1960. Dearest Teresa, I'm coming home in a month's time. You are right. I'm not being fair to you. I've taken all that you've done for granted, and it's not right. When I get back, you and I will take a holiday. Not just a trip to Malacca or Penang, but a month-long cruise to Europe. Huh? How about it? It's something I've always wanted to do, just you and me. See you soon. Don't be angry, huh? What?
1st September 1960. Dear aging Casanova. Oh, very sweet. A long overdue holiday for the both of us. I'm not sure though whether it's a reward for me or a bribe. Are you sure you want to be away with me for 1 whole month on a trip to nowhere? I mean, such a trip could be a month of absolute bliss, or a journey into the 18 gates of hell. It all depends on you. Are you still thinking of marrying wife number 11? Your loving wife, number 10. Venus or Medusa? You choose.
20th September 1960. Dear Teresa, the cruise will be absolute bliss, I promise. I did have a talk with Nina. She was very sad to hear she would not be meeting you and that I was not going ahead with the marriage plans. Of course, my father was displeased, but I think the business partnership will survive. I look forward to our trip. I trust you'll be able to break the news of our trip to your other sisters with the minimum fuss and drama. All want to come too. But I'm sure you will be able to engineer a situation where you and I can be alone for a restful holiday. Just you and me. Love, what?
13th March 1961. Dear Hot, it's been 2 months since our trip. My heart is still in Europe. How are things in Hong Kong? I hope you can finish the deal soon and come back. The sisters have been quite aloof since my return, but there hasn't been any big problems. I guess getting them many expensive gifts helped. I'm writing to you to let you know that after so much talking, they are finally going ahead with the women's charter. Don't worry though, for men who have more than one wife before the charter, they get to keep their wives. But they will no longer be able to get any more new wives. Thought you'd like to know as a matter of interest. I think it is wonderful for all women that this is finally happening. Love, Teresa.
June 1961. Dear Teresa, I don't know how to break this to you. There's no right time or place for this. But I'm going to marry Nina Fung, the Hong Kong tycoon's daughter. Nina truly understands the situation in our home, and she's in love with me enough to want to make it work. At other times, I would have taken my time to persuade you and slowly got you to agree with me, but time is not on our side. Not with this women's charter thing, hovering around. Teresa, I'm going to ask you to be happy for me. I promise. Nothing between us is going to change if you agree to this. In fact, I will love you even more for being so understanding. Love, what?
6 June 1961. I see. Dear What? Thank you for loving me. Only if I bend over backwards. How very kind of you. You are right. I am most understanding. I am most understanding of the fact that you are a weak, pathetic fool who cannot control himself when he meets a pretty lady who gives you the time of the day. I am most understanding of the fact that you are desperately in a hurry because this is your last chance to slip in one last wife before the gates close. And I am most understanding of the fact that none of your wife's feelings to you matter at all. In fact, no!
July 1961. Dear Teresa, I never heard from you after my last letter. I know you must be most angry. I do not blame you, I blame myself. I should have handled it all so much better. Please calm down, dear. I need you to help me plan this. Since the death of elder sister, there has been no one among my wives I trust more with all my personal arrangements. Write me soon, as time is of the essence. We need to carry out this wedding, the sooner the better. I need you on this, Teresa. What?
18th July 1961. Dear What? I went to the astrologer to check on auspicious dates. He said 14th or 17th of August. Please proceed with all your arrangements. Yours, Teresa.
November 1961. Dear Teresa, I don't know how this happened. How did the authorities know that I married Nina after the charter came into effect? Our wedding was a private ceremony held at our home with just us, our family, and our servants. This is ridiculous. I can't be in jail for marrying another wife. And there are 10 before, so what's wrong with one more? They want to make an example out of me. They want to show the Chinese Tauges that they are serious about enforcing the charter. It's all nonsense. Some stupid governor or politician is trying to impress his Angmo friends. Totally ridiculous. I will get the best money that lawyer can buy to get me out of this. In the meantime, you help me find out who betrayed me to the authorities. I will not rest until I find out who sold me out.
21st November 1961. Dear what? I guess I decided I wasn't very understanding about wife number 11 after all. There was no astrologer. I just picked a random date for the wedding, and it so happened to fall after the charter. And like a good, dutiful wife, I invited every single member of our family, servants, and staff to share your latest wedding bliss. After all, 125 witnesses couldn't be wrong, could they? Of course, you can now take my letter to the police and claim it was all a setup. Yes, they will probably look at me and gossip. What a scheming woman. But then, I will say, what do I know about all these laws and rules and complicated stuff? I am only a woman. Anyway, why would I want to force my husband to marry another woman when we already have so many in the house? All I wanted was to expose my husband for the philanderer that he is. That's what I say to all of them at the station. I'm sure there'll be reporters there, and this would make fantastic front-page story. Are you sure you want to send this letter to the police now? Your wife, Teresa.
5th November 1961. You stupid woman! Do you know what you have done to all of us? Just prior to marrying Nina, I had merged all my assets with her father's assets. And she's a very old man, and Nina is his sole surviving daughter. I thought that this would be our final security plan for our whole family. Don't you see? But now I'm convicted of bigamy. I'll lose my directorship in the company as I'll be in jail. Nina will dissolve the marriage, and she and her father will have total control over everything. We'll have nothing. How do you think we are going to survive all this? Huh? Even if you want to punish me, did you even think of every single member of our family? So what are we going to do now? What are we going to do? Things are so smart. Why do you tell me? How are we going to survive beyond this? What?
10th December 1961. Dear what? I caused all of this. I will solve it. I did not know so many would suffer. And what pains me the most is remembering the promise I made to elder sis on her deathbed. promised to protect the other sisters. She told me that I could survive any circumstances because I was both stubborn and smart. The strong must take care of the weak, she said. And I told her I would. I think you will get some news tomorrow that your case will be dropped. I will make it